Back to throw here. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Brashad Perriman, 72 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
50's the mic. 50's the mic. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50. Guys, it's game situation.
Rodgers now on first down. And some room to work. And it's a touchdown for the Jets.
Touchdown!
Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. Marr now to add the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Check 30. Check. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. 6-man.
Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. It's caught by Bryant. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 9.
Kill. Pilot, 64, weak. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Yeah, 300. Check 43.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, Zoo. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Mike 50, Mike 50. Back north. Mike 50, Mike 50. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Throwing again. Rodgers on the slant. He gets it to Gronkowski. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
At the 46-yard line.
18. Come on, dude. Tight end left. 4 down. Check. 4 down. Check 24. Here we go. 50.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Avery Williamson came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Jump out. Twist.
Here's Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 40.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Inside. Mike's 50. Hey, seam 6. Let's go, Mike 50.
On first down, Rodgers. The connection made to Terrell Pryor. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. A give to Lynch from the shotgun. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. So after the run by Lynch, here's another 1st and 10.
Kill.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Mike's 50. Hey, 88. Shoot. Blue draw Corkers.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They come out here in the eye. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Jump out. Hey, Foxtrot. Mike's 50. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Rodgers going to throw. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action. 2 minutes to play. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53.
Check Mike 26. 50. Check Mike 50. Tighten up. Pull it together. Hey, Mike's 50. Mike's 50. On the 50. Switch.
They'll run for it with Lynch. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Marshawn Lynch taking it in as his guys are back within a single score. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Carlson now to add the extra point. And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Kill. Check. Mike 56, Mike. Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught. Beckham. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 43 yards.
First down, Jets.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Switch.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check. Check. Lucky. 52. Pick the edge. Come. He's checking. Crash. Hey, alert 3.
They'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Pick it up. Check hot route. Hot. Watch the twins. Hey, I got motion.
2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
You can't stop this.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his target, Beckham. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Under coach. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Switch ball.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
Protein spill. Mike 50. You're trash, you're trash. Hey, take 26. Mike 50, Mike 50. Hey, Delta. Let's go right here now. Mike 50, Mike 50. Watch the curl, watch the curls. Hey, 50 to the 50. Hey, Haywood. Hey, we got Mike 50, huh? I know he ain't got it.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown. Oakland. A big play there as the first half is winding down, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Here comes Rodgers now as he'll go for the 2-point conversion.
Watch the slats, watch the slats. Tighten up. Hey, 88. Watch twins. Throw right. Check 30. 50. All right, D, let's go. Hey, wahoo. Mike 50. Here we go, D, get off the field. Mike's 50. Get up.
Rodgers now to throw. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, second down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Check 9, check 9. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, exit. Mike 54. They gonna need some therapy after this. Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Bryant has it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down.
55, Liz. Check. Watch 54. Watch smooth. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Check 31.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
first carry for Trenton Cannon. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they have taken the lead. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll run on first down. Bowden. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Back to the ground, this time Lynch. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield, because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D, we're pretty quiet.
On first down, Rodgers. He's going to float this one deep right side. And wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A big play there. 57 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Carlson on for the PAT. And things are getting good now. We're heating up, tied at 35. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Jets.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Second and 12 at the 42-yard line.
Switch. Check.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line. They'll run on 1st down with Cannon. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for a Jet 1st down, a gain of 13.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that. Run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Let's go. 8 together. 56. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Rotate. Watch out. Who's it? Shoot.
Back to Cannon again on 1st down. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. On 2nd down, this is Cannon. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef, they want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Kill. Go. Come to me, it's me.
They're going to look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Nick Bosa getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now Brett Maher for the field goal try. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And with that, they will move out in front by 3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Rodgers now on 1st down. Complete to Bryant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Raider 1st down, 17 yards. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and it didn't do it very often.
218, chopper. Alert 3.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
36, 36. Over. Mike's 5-4. Inside. Mike's 5-4. Go. Come on up. Back to north. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Think you gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? Jump out.
Here's Rodgers to throw again toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. J.C. Jackson there defensively to knock it away.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
88. Back. 6-6. Pull it high. Get Mike. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear.
26.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Check. Crunch.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. He sets to fire deep. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Keep it up. SOS. Check three.
On 1st down, Barkley. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Mike 53. Ringo. Check. 53's Mike. Check.
2nd and 3. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
It's just me and you. Check 4. Sponge. No. 50.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
26. Shift. Watch the safety creep. Topper.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, take 26. Bravo. Go to 50. 15.
Rodgers now. From the gun, he'll throw. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Six guys.
Hey, 88. Hey, Alpha.
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. Here we go.
To throw is Rodgers. Operating from the gun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Check 30.
To try again after the sack. Rodgers, and that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
50. Hey, you block over here.
From the gun, Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Patrick Owasor gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
That's what I do.
He'll look to throw. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41.
Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53.
They'll run with Cannon. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On 2nd down, Barkley. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Our time. It's our time. Under 10. 10. Out. Henry. Go. He's coming.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. Now Howard stripped. He lost the football, and the Raiders have recovered. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
80 weapon.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. A big play that time for the Raiders. 44 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
General West. Here, Mike. Hey, orbit.
Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Shoot. Here, Mike.
And they'll give to Lynch out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland 1st down. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. That's into the hands of Edwards. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll run with Lynch. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. He'll look to throw. It's caught. Beckham. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 30. Three-yard line.
A gain of 40 yards. And the Jets first down.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Kill. Hey, turn it out. Check 43. Check 44. Check 43. Twist.
They'll look to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Let's go. Watch time. Tight end right. Mike 56, Mike 56. Ready? Mike 56. Mike 56. Record. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. 56. Down to lose one. Switch. Hey, Will. Check 24. Kill. Go. Let's go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. And all that hard work has paid off. They're AFC champions, and on to the Super Bowl they go.
It's got to be an amazing feeling for them, doesn't it, Brandon? The idea that you've done it all that hard work, all that sweating, all that effort, all those times you're getting yelled at by your coach, and now you get to go to the Super Bowl. Put your hats on, guys, and say AFC champs.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.